Hey cuties, PeachY here, welcome back to a new video, and in this video we have a brand new Monster High music video, and it's for Claude. And as random as that sounds, it's actually amazing because the tea, oh my god, it's dripping from this music video. We also get to see our first look at G3 Heath's doll, and a ton of romantic, flirtatious moments between Drac and Claude. Are they finally going to be canonically together in G3? Let's talk about it, so stay tuned and let's get into it. So first, like, why Claude? Like, what happened to Gulia? What happened to Toralei? Deuce's music videos? Like, are they just never gonna get their own music video? I honestly don't know. Them jumping over those, like really seriously just like forgetting those characters and just like jumping straight into the Claude wagon, like, it makes me think that maybe they don't Mattel doesn't care enough about, you know, the special edition releases of Toralei, Gulia, and Deuce, because that's also kind of ironic that those are all like quote special releases. Deuce is an Amazon exclusive. Toralei and Gulia are Target / Walmart exclusive respectively. So weird how those three characters, those three dolls, have yet to still get a music video, and they're also the only, store, special releases so far. So maybe that's why. I don't think so. Maybe Mattel really just hasn't done them yet, but I hope they do, because here we have a music video for Claude, and it's amazing that the music is actually kind of good, and the animation is really clean, and oh my gosh, Claude, like, his animations, his expressions, his I don't know who the voice actor is, but the singing, the actor here, amazing. Like, he sounds amazing, he looks amazing. Like, I honestly, this is how I want my Claude doll. This is how he should have looked like. Okay, this is because he looks perfection here. He looks amazing. I like that. He has so much charisma. Like, he has the Ritz, like everyone's saying that it's like short for charisma apparently. So he looks amazing. I love the attitude. I love the bonding with. There's so many moments here. Like, where do I even start? So okay, let's start off with the biggest talking point of Heath. So what about Heath? Well, we got to see our first doll version of G3 Heath. Okay, so technically by doll, I mean his design as a doll, because all of the designs here for the characters, they're all based on the actual real life dolls. Like, you can see the actual joints look like the joints for the actual dolls. You can see the outfits that they're all wearing look like the actual outfits for the dolls. So everything is 99% the same, like how it looks like on the dolls, except for some minor differences like the skin hue, the skin tones. Some of them are a little bit more saturated, and some of the tones might be off, and some of the hair might look better than it does in real life. Claudine, I'm looking at you. Or like Claude, for instance, he's a good example of, like, that is his doll, like that is his design as a doll. The clothing, the face, the little tufts of hair on the sides, like, that is him, that is his design. But like the painted on nails and like his face does look different from the actual real life doll. But the base design, like, it's basically there. Like, the template of the design of Claude is there. And so the same thing kind of happened here with Heath. It's our first time seeing Heath here in one of these music videos, and as a, quote, doll, in his doll form, because again, he has the joints. So this is probably what he's gonna look like. If not, there's gonna be like a couple of changes, but like, for instance, the hair, this is a very good example of, like, this is what his hair will probably look like. It's going to be molded, and it's probably going to be in this like really nice mohawk shape, which is like, I was not expecting this for Heath. But yeah, you see, like, on the side it goes like down the middle, so definitely looks like a mohawk to me. So that looks really cool, actually. So I'm kind of surprised that they decided to go that route, because in the actual series, his hair is just all flames on the top, but here it's like it goes down to the to the bottom. So that's really cool and unique, and it seems to also maybe be my bet would be that the hair, that the flame portion of the hair will be like translucent plastic, and it'll like light up a little bit, like in the light, not like actually like a feature, but like it'll just be like a little bit of a light up, like you can make it light up if you hold it up to the light, you know what I mean? Like, they're not gonna actually make it light up like with batteries and stuff, but because it's translucent, it'll look like it's kind of like glistening, depending on like where you're holding it in the light. So that's really a cool feature, and it also kind of fades from a dark orange to like a yellow on the top. I like the mohawk, you know, design. I like the, you know, quote shaved sides that he has that are not really shaved sides, but they're just in like a red shade. They're probably going to be just painted, not flocked, just like with also like it would be weird if it was flocked, because again his hair is fire, so it wouldn't make actual sense contextually speaking. It's better if it's not flocked, but that's cool. And then the face up I think could change a little bit. Again, Claude's face does look different from the actual doll here, but so for Heath, at least for the actual face mold, it looks sharper. He has pointy ears, and I think they might, obviously that's going to be the case for the actual doll, but the actual face, like the actual face screening, might look different. So I just hope he looks good. I hope he doesn't look goofy like Claude, because Claude looks amazing here, but then the actual doll looks really bad with the face at least. So I really hope that at least for Heath, they really give him like a cool expression, because you know Heath, he's all about goofiness. He's a goofster, goofball. Yeah, you know, like he's a fun guy. He's a fun character. So I just hope they don't make him look like a meh, like they don't give him any expression. Like they did that they made that mistake with Claude and it didn't look good. So maybe with Heath they'll try to spice it up, and they'll, no pun intended, but they'll try to give him a little bit of an expression, because it definitely fits Heath like as a character. So and it would make sense. So I just hope that works out. And then for the outfit, it makes sense because this is the actual outfit that he wears in the animated series, and also because the actual doll line, where you know the theme where he's going to be debuting his doll, is beach themed. It's going to be the Scared Eyes Island line, which is also going to be cheaper, like at $17.99, $15.99, like the fashionistas budget dolls. So he's going to have articulation, but he's going to have less accessories, and you know he's just going to be more of a budget doll version. So he's going to look like this probably. Like I don't think they're going to change the outfit too much. Maybe it'll look a little bit different, like print wise, fabric wise, obviously, but the sandals I think are definitely staying. They might even give him like a pet or not, probably not. But like some accessories, hopefully like sunglasses, sunblock, I don't know, like a little towel. And does it make sense that he would be wearing a hoodie for like a beach themed line? I guess not, because like he would be warm, but also he's a fire elemental, so like it doesn't have to make sense. But overall, I think I guess the first glimpse at what the doll G3 Heath's doll might look like, I'm very impressed. I'm very much looking forward to how he will look in real life. I can't wait to see what he's gonna look like. That hair, that flame mohawk really shook me, surprised me, and I just hope the face looks good, and that the outfit also looks simple, but at least like well done, you know what I mean? So I'm excited. Maybe they can even make like his limbs like a little bit translucent at the ends, like his hands. That would be really cool, like Spectra. That would be really cool. Like his feet as well. I don't know if they could make that, but maybe even just like painting them like a spraying like them a gradient lighter, like in yellow, to make it fade from like a yellow from the feet up to and darker orange to like and it gradually fades to a darker orange like to the rest of the leg. Like that would be cool if you like. Am I making sense? Okay, next we have to talk about the various, well, there's like two moments, and then there's like a dance moment in the end between Draculaura and Claude. They have like very flirtatious moments. So the first moment happens where Draculaura, Frankie, and Gulia, what's it to, and Count Fabulous, which is so cute. They're all walking like in the hallways, and then like Draculaura looks over to Claude, who's walking on the other side, and then she notices that Claude's like staring at her, and then he trips over something and then lets his book fall, and then Draculaura's like, oh my gosh, like oh my gosh, so cute, oh he's looking at me, senpai, no. So that happened. It was adorable. The whole reactions were on point. It was definitely giving me like teen angst, teen love, teen crush, like it just so angsty, so emotional, so romantic. So it was so cute to see them interact that way, even if it's just in a music video. But still, usually things, because these music videos are inspired by the actual series and by the dolls, obviously. So anything that happens in the music videos that hasn't happened yet in the series, I'm definitely thinking for sure that this is going to be canon. They're going to be together by the end of season 1. I'm calling it. They're gonna have a kiss. It's going to be so respectful and cute. And then we're going to rejoice with Claude and Draculaura once again being together as they should be. The next moment happens at the coffin bean setting. So he's next to Deuce. He's kind of playing with the casket ball, and then he kind of like plays with it in his hand, and he looks over to Draculaura one time, and then Draculaura's like, oh, he's looking at me, and then he looks back at her, but now with more confidence because he's not tripping, he's not letting stuff fall, and then Draculaura's like, oof, like then she looks down, and then Laguna and Cleo are right there, and they're like, oh my gosh, girl, ghoul, he's looking at you, like. I don't know, I'm just like, there's no talking in these segments, like there's no talking in these scenes, and so even though they're not speaking, like I can clearly hear what they're saying in my mind, like it's crazy. Like Laguna's probably saying like, oh my gosh, like go over, talk to him, like because she's like such a romantic fanatic, and then Cleo's like, oh my god, like yes, serve. I don't know, but it's so cute. And then just the whole point that she looks down, like definitely confirms, because before she kept walking away, but here she looked down, she blushes, she's like, like, oh no, what is this? What am I feeling? So it's so cute. Their last moment starts to happen in this in the last scene here of the music video with the dance sequence. They all partner up, and I just look little Easter egg, but notice how at first Draculaura's partnered up with Heath, which is a really nice callback to how Heath originally was going to be, Draculaura's first date was going to be with Heath. Remember, I think that's the case from season 1. Heath asked her out, but then he hurt her feelings or something, and then Claude ended up asking her out instead. So remember that's like such a small little Easter egg, and it's not even maybe intentional, because they also probably only introduced Heath here because they needed another male character. Like seriously, and it's so sad, and maybe because of that, but also because they wanted to introduce him as a doll for when he does come out next year. So that's whatever it is, he's here, and so it's really fun that they included that Easter egg, whether it's like on purpose or not, that they paired up Draculaura with Heath in the beginning of the dance, and then at the end it's Draculaura and Claude who are dancing, and then they have cute moments, and then like the cutest moment is when Claude is like, he like lifts her down, and it's like this whole that iconic romantic like dance thing where you like let down the girl, and then the guy's like, oh yeah, like he's looking like down at you, like I don't know what it's called, but it's like such a swoon, such a charming movement. It was so cute, and yeah, just like the tenderness, like just look at the way he's looking at her, and she's like closing her eyes, like, girl, I can't. It's a music video, but like here I am talking about her for like 5 minutes. What is wrong with me? This is how much I needed to happen in this series. Like I needed to happen like yesterday. Okay, so with all this flirtatious moments happening in this music video, definitely they're canon. I'm calling it. They're gonna be together by the season. They're gonna at least have had one date, or at least have had that iconic like, oh my gosh, are they looking at me moment, like with Cleo and Frankie, which by the way, notice how they're dancing together here. I love that that's like included, because they could have easily just put Frankie with Deuce, or vice versa, but no, they actually, I like that they're continuing on with the relationship that Cleo and Frankie have, even in the background of music videos. So that's really fun. But yeah, I'm obsessed. Drac and Claude, please make it happen. I forgot to mention this, but he's literally drawing graffiti of Draculaura in this music video. Like you can see him flying with his jetpack, which by the way, I don't want to hear one comment about how it looks like it's farts, because I know it's just green smoke coming out, pouring out of that jetpack. The jokes write themselves, and I hate how like, why did it have to be green? Why green? It could have been pink, purple, no color, but no, it's green. At least it's like accurate to the smoke that it looks like in the series, but like it just looks like farts. Like, I'm just gonna say it, like it does, like it really does. But anyways, like he's literally drawing a Draculaura graffiti heart, like a bat heart, in this music video. So that just, I mean, come on, like it's literally like so obvious that they're gonna be together. It's canon. I'm calling it. They're gonna be canon. Finally, thank you. Oh, speaking of, I really loved how in this music video we got to see more of his passions, like with, you know, painting, like graffiti, like painting, drawing. Like, I did not know he was passionate about painting and stuff. And so far in the series, we heard nothing about that. So I'm really happy that here we got to see a little bit more about him, like his interest, and also obviously basketball. He seems to be getting really good at it. And obviously most recently in an episode, he did get, you know, into the, well, not the basketball team, but he did get into the cheer team. So maybe he'll like, oh yeah, interesting. So I guess he's not in the basketball team. Maybe he will. Like, maybe he'll like do both teams if he can. I don't know. But he's into basketball, which is also Claudine's passion. And he's into painting. So that looks amazing. He is giving me Miles Morales vibes from the, you know, Into the Spider-Verse movies, but that's just because they're both into painting, and I just saw it recently, and it just kind of reminded me, especially with the hair as well, and they're both like mixed Hispanic descent, so just it really reminded me of Miles, but I'm sure that's not intentional. But it's just like also the art style, like just the expressions, really amazing. Like I loved seeing more about him, and the interactions with Claudine. I hope they play that up more in this series. And again, Draculaura, Claude, please, thank you. And Heath, we got to see Heath. I'm excited. I can't wait to see him. And overall, I love the charisma, the wits he has. He's just so charming. Like literally, like he's just so cute. Like I can't even. Anyway, I've been talking for way too long now about a single music video, so excuse me my craziness, but oh my god, there's been so much Monster High news dropping lately. It's insane. So let me know what you think. What do you think of this music video? What do you think of Claude? What do you think of G3 Heath's doll? Our first look at what he could look like, what he probably will look like, and then also Draculaura, Claude, do you ship it? If you don't ship it, that's okay, but like I think you will. I think we're all in the same team here. We want it to happen. It's just so cute. Let me know what you thought down below. And also, who would you like to see get a music video next? Toralei, Gulia, Deuce, or like maybe they'll just do a music video for Heath. Like that would be so so random, but so yeah, that would be really bizarre. But then they would really make it obvious that they're not gonna make one for Toralei or Gulia or Deuce, which sucks. But anyways, yeah, what do you think? Let me know down below. I hope y'all enjoyed. Leave a like, share, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell, and become a member today so you don't miss out when I post more content like this coming your way daily, and keeping you up to date with all the doll tea you love. Stay safe, be kind. I hope to see you next time. Stay peachy, kisses, and happy weekend.